done a live in a minute. Haven't done a live in a minute, so I'm excited. To see y'all. I know y'all looking kind of crazy. Don't mind the hair. It's time for a retwist. So, as y'all know, I have locked my hair or started locking my hair. So I have coils. So some of my coils have kind of like unraveled. So I kind of just put it up in the ball. So you can see here, like it's still there. But it's time for a retwist. So my retwist is this week. Oh, thank you, Lord. This week or later next week. But just want to come on and say happy day. I'm not saying July 4th because I'm not celebrating July 4th this year. But I'm happy to see you guys. Thing is all dirty. 1 second, y'all. All right, better. What is going on? I know we haven't did a live in a minute, so what is going on with y'all? Like, what is going on? For my people, this is your first time doing a live, say me. I want to say hello, baby in the back. Say hey. You hear my other one, that's hey, that's Junior. He say hey. But if it's your first time doing live with me, say hello. Hey. Welcome. Good morning. Happy blessed Saturday. I'm happy to have you guys on with lives. Just to reintroduce myself, y'all know I'm Belize Spivey. I am known as the STD life coach. I help individuals with herpes. I offer them education, psychological support, also practical steps to overcome the stigma of herpes and natural outbreak products, guys. So that is what I do. Yay! Welcome! Good morning! I'm excited. Good morning. Don't worry, if you're on my live, I'll let you know. I will not say names. I do keep lives up. I like to say that because I kind of messed around and did that before, so I don't want anybody to feel kind of like worried. I don't say any names. I say, hey. Oh, come on now. Our international family is in the building. Hey, how are you? So I'm excited to have you guys on. So how lives work is you have the opportunity to talk to me about whatever you want to talk about. All right, so you'll get to ask me whatever questions. Nothing's too personal, nothing's too bad. I'm here to just answer any question that you have. So I'm going to read over the question and then I will answer that question. But just to kind of like give y'all a recap as y'all continue to start getting y'all questions together, I want to tell you guys, y'all know what I'm here for. I'm constantly trying to give you guys new information about herpes or new outlooks or new insight or, you know, answer questions that you may have. So I hope you enjoyed the video this week. This video this week was more layers, less outbreaks. And I kind of like gave you the pros and cons of that, you know, the truth and the false of that situation. So make sure you go back to that video, because if you read any articles, anything like that, they constantly tell us you have more years, then you have less outbreaks. And that's not true for everybody. So that's the thing. What else? If you need to talk to me personally, you know where to find me. Go to www.stdlifecoach.com. You can book a session there, and you can get all your natural products there, guys. I did just launch a new package. So with the new package, if you just met me, or it's like I kind of want to get 2-in-1, you will get my popular session, which is my overcoming session, which is an hour, which is through phone, or if it's through video chat, we'll do Zoom. And you'll get my bundle of my packages, which is with my most popular, which my bundle is the popular product, which is the Itch Be Gone spray. It's going to be the washout soap, so that soap give you a gentle wash so it won't burn, because depending on what soaps you use during an outbreak, it can burn. So it will aid you in healing, and also you get speed up cream that will also aid you in healing. So you'll get that bundle on top of having a 1-hour session with me, guys, for $99. Good deal. So, and those products are always going to be shipped out to you. You'll get them 3 to 5 days after your session. Okay. that's that. I just want to offer you guys that new bundle that I just created, which I think will be great because I have so many people who kind of like talk to me and they want the products, but this is your time that you can talk to me and then turn around and get your products within the same week or coming week. So that's not a bad thing. Not a bad thing at all for $99. And you can find that at www.stdlifecoach.com. When you book, it's like booking a regular session. You'll book the session and your products will automatically come if you do the overcoming package. That's what it's called. Overcoming package. Overcoming package. So I'm really excited about that package because I feel like I want to offer you guys as much as I can offer you guys all at once. And that bundle, like, literally been selling like crazy. This, throughout the last month or so that I created this bundle. This bundle has been my most popular sale, I guess. And the overcoming session is the same. So what's going on, guys? Kind of want to get myself out the way. What's your questions? What's your questions? I'm ready. I'm excited. I am ready. Man, y'all, this is so good. Where can you get the bundle? Okay. If you want to do the overcoming package with me talking to me, go to www.stdlifecoach.com and just schedule a regular appointment, and then it'll be there. If you just want the bundle alone, you'll still go to www.stdlifecoach.com, and then you can go to the overcomer store and you'll see the bundle. Yep. And the bundle by itself is only $35. Well, $40 with shipping. $40 with shipping. Yeah. The bundle's the truth. Like, it's the truth. So I'm excited. So that's my big quote-unquote July 4th special, but it's not a special for me. It's more of a making sure you guys have what y'all need all in one swoop. I want to support y'all and help y'all in any way I can. Anybody else? Any more questions? Don't be scared. I'm willing to answer. Good morning to everybody who's coming in. Good morning. Or good morning, good night, good afternoon. Because I know I see people, we got different time zones. I'm in Eastern time zone. If anybody don't know, I live in Georgia. I live in Atlanta area. So, if you're in the Atlanta area, I'm not too far. You may run into me by accident. Oh, I do want to tell y'all that I was still going to do the tour, but I was only limited to 10 people. Maybe 11 with me, but limited to 2 people. If you want to do this tour, I'm coming to Chicago on August 8th. I'll be in Atlanta September 14th. That's my hometown, so you're here. And then I'll be in Chicago. I'll go to LA October 10th. So y'all can get that information. I'm going to have that information below. Good morning. Have you ever had a smell with your HSV2? Absolutely. I used to get discharge a lot. I don't get as much discharge now since I've been using my washout soap. I use it every single day. That's the only thing I use on my vagina, on my anus. That's the only thing I use. So that helps me reduce, any infections, any, pH balance, anything like that. That's the only thing I use. But before, I used to get a discharge that was a really funky smell. I couldn't really explain it. It wasn't like I'm not sure. Was that a female? Okay, I'm not sure if you're a female or not. As a woman, we are used to, the bacterial vaginosis and the yeast infection smell. So we know a fishy smell or just a foul odor. No, it's kind of like weird. You can't really explain it, but yes, you can have a smell with herpes. Genital herpes. You can. Just letting you know that something's there. You just need something to try to kill that smell. I have a question. Should I go to the doctor every time I have an Oh, absolutely not. Your doctor's not going to do anything. You're going to just waste money going to the doctor every time. When you have an outbreak, you need to know your treatment plan, which for you to ask me that question, that means you don't have one really, or you haven't developed one. So what a treatment plan is, what are you going to do when you have an outbreak? Are you going to take antiviral medication, which is Valtrex or Cyclovir, or are you going to do natural remedies? Okay, natural remedies is, you know, my natural products, or finding different things that work for you. Some people do very interesting things to get rid of the outbreaks. There's many different things you can do, and sad to say, a lot of it work in a weird way. I wouldn't do some stuff, but a lot of that stuff do still work. So it's just about what you're going to do. What works for you. You kind of got to learn what worked for you, but you need to develop a treatment plan. And sometimes your treatment plan changes because your outbreaks kind of change. Sometimes in nature, or your body is just kind of like, that ain't gonna work this time, you're gonna have to do something else. But you know, it's important to get a treatment plan. Going to the doctor every day. The doctor's not gonna do anything. It's not like like the flu or anything like that, that they can give you something that's kind of speeded up outside of the antiviral, which you can just ask them to send that to the pharmacist if you do not have insurance. And I like to say this: if you do not have insurance, okay, I know times are interesting now, but if you do not have insurance, you can go to Herp Alert, and you can get it for a fairly good price. And you can use my name, Belize 25, and you'll get a 25% discount. Okay, herpalert.com, and they'll give you a prescription, and you can even talk to a doctor if you want. They also diagnose you too if you're having a physical outbreak. Yes, I'm a female. How did you get rid of the smell? I use my soap. That helped me. Like, I have not had an odor, and I had a couple of outbreaks this year. I didn't have no odor this time because at the end of the day, I was using my soap, which helps with, you know, balancing my pH, killing that smell. So that's what I did. So you can get my washout soap. You can go to my website to get that. www.std.com, stdlifecoach.com, and then just go to the Overcoming store. And the soap is $15. It's a big bar too. It's like a huge bar, and it smells so good, y'all. That soap smells delicious. I love it. Yeah, the doctors, you know what? I'm never gonna knock my medical. I used to, but I'm better now. I'm growing up a lot. I'm not going to knock them, because at the end of the day, you got to realize doctors see stuff all day, every day. They're not moved by nothing they see anymore. They also don't understand the psychological part of herpes. They only know the symptoms of herpes. They don't know how to help you with psychological distress. They're not therapists. They're not mental health counselors. They're not any of that. And a lot of us want them to offer us that on top of symptoms. And you got to understand, they can only stay in their lane. Their lane is dealing with the physical body, not dealing with the mental. They don't deal with your brain, you know. So other than, you know, if that's their specialty, but at the end of the day, they're not going to really look at it like that. We deal with herpes is more mental than it is physical. So that's why I'm here. You're welcome, love. That's why I'm here. I'm here to help you with that part. Every time I go to the doctor, they tell me to double up on herpes medication. You can do that. Nothing wrong with that. You can do that. But if that's not speeding your outbreak up, you need to add something. Like, an antiviral is not a bad thing. Let me tell y'all something. Let me kill the stigma or the myth, or the quote unquote, you think the truth around an antiviral. An antiviral must be used in the beginning of an outbreak. If it's not, that antiviral really ain't gonna do nothing. You need to use it as soon as you have a tingle, as soon as you have a sharp feeling, whatever you may have when you first have your outbreak, swollen lymph node, whatever that is. You need to go ahead and start then, and it will cut the outbreak in half. If you do not, that antiviral is going to feel like just a pill, like a sugar pill. It's not going to do anything because it takes some time to get into your system. So it's good to kind of like get it in your system as soon as possible, soon as you got that tingle, so it can cut it off. If you're doubling up and it's still not doing something, I always tell people, add natural remedies to it. That's why I talk about my products. Add those to the, I know people who they do, well, many of my clients, they take their antiviral, but they also use something physical too. Topical creams, soaps, you know, sprays, things like that, because at the end of the day, the antiviral is helping in the inside. It's not helping with the outside. So I really do believe everybody should use two things at once, because especially if you got a physical outbreak, the antiviral do not the itching. It do not reduce, you know, the discharge and all that stuff. No, it's really trying to get to the virus to put it back into suppressed mode, or remission, quote unquote. So it's focusing on the virus. It's not focusing on your symptoms. So I would tell anybody, always use something for your symptoms, because at the end of the day, itching is unbearable. That discharge stink like hell, and also like the aching and all that stuff. You got to do something, because the antiviral is not going to do anything for that. I think we are very misled on what antivirals do. It's not like antibiotic or anything like a steroid or something like that, where it really start helping the symptoms right away. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work. You got to kind of erase what we believe our antivirals do, because it don't do that. It focuses on the virus and the virus alone. It doesn't focus on the symptoms. It really don't. Did they help you? I hope that put some things in perspective. You're welcome, love. Any other questions? I've been trying to get over this throat act like you didn't want to let me over. Any other questions, guys? Don't be scared. Ask me whatever you want to ask. I always want y'all to know that no question is a crazy question. You can ask whatever you want to ask. Don't be embarrassed, because I'm telling you, somebody else have the same question. And there's nothing wrong with. Will the discharge smell clear up once the sore goes away fully? Yes. Yes. Good question. Really, really good question. Yes. I'm happy that helps. Good. Yeah, it will go away. If you still have a discharge smell, I will tell you, do not have sex yet, because that means the virus is still present. Or you'll mess around and you'll end up getting bacterial vaginosis or yeast. We know yeast infection come with like the clunky, grayish color. But you know, sometimes you can have a yeast infection. You know, most of us have bacterial vaginosis most of the time. You know, sadly say as women, because it ain't nothing but your pH being off. It's not, you know, sexual transmitted or anything like that. It's just your pH being off from various things. So if you still have that smell, I would tell you, don't have sex with anybody. Wait till that smell goes away, and do different things to try to get rid of that smell. You're welcome, love. I'm here to help. That's what I'm here for. Any other questions? Your love, it makes me want to dance. My love, your love. My son is just like staring into the camera like, Aiden, you look funny. Cause you're just staring into the camera.
I have nothing to do. I'm just looking at you.
You're just watching me. Yep. Yeah. Any other questions, guys? I'm not gonna keep y'all too much longer. I just wanted to jump on really fast and kind of tell y'all what's going on with me and answer some questions. Oh yeah, I do want to tell you guys, if you are newly diagnosed, you kind of need some support, or kind of what to do with your diagnosis, then I want you guys to sign up for a course, a free course that I have. It's called What to Do, you know, after 72 hours. I will put that information below as well. Like I said, it's free. I'll give you a course, like detailed course on what to do within the first 72 hours. I will literally lay that thing out. And it's a really good course. Just make sure you go all the way through it, like all the way through it. it'll help you tremendously. And even if, you know, it's been more than 72 hours, you kind of still in the stuck mode, you're probably stuck in one of these phases. And I can, you know, that'll help you kind of put things in perspective. All right. How do you explain to someone when dating? Interesting that you asked, because I'm doing a course on that I'm releasing this week. But I'll tell you, it's levels to it. Like, I can't just tell them or how to tell them. Number one, it depends on what stage of y'all in. So have y'all just met each other? Have y'all known each other? Have y'all had sex with each other? Have y'all, you know, all that stuff come into play. So that's one thing. So it depends on a stage for me to tell you how to tell. It's a stage. I can't just tell them like this, because at the end of the day, it depends on if you just met them and y'all trying to date, if you are in a relationship with them, or you already been sexual active. You know, all that stuff come into play. So I never will give you a generic way, because those 3 ways are different. It's a different way to disclose in those 3 ways, and I want you to be very much prepared for those 3 ways. So I do have a disclosure series on my channel, and you can just go and look that up, and I'll also give you more. But I can't give you direct without knowing more information. And if you want to talk to me individually, you can. I have a session for that that you can book at www.stdlifecoach.com, and then it's disclosure, and then you can talk individually about that. But I can't just give you like, blah, you know. With herpes, you can't be very generic. Nothing's generic in herpes. Nothing. Hey sis, it's been a while, but how are you doing? I'm doing amazing, love. Where you been? You said you was gonna call me. You said you was gonna call me. I sent you an email. We need to catch up. You told me you were gonna call. LOL, I know. I know. You said you were gonna call me. You typically keep your word, and you didn't keep your word. That means I know something going on. You busy. It's all right. I should be expecting to hear from you this week then, since you all in my life. I'll let y'all know, like, I have personal relationships with many of my clients. Like, we talk, not personal, but we talk a lot. So if you ever hear me like talking to somebody in a different type of way, it's just because we don't talk a while. Many of my clients I have for a couple of months, from like 5 to 6 months all the way up to 2 years, and longer. One of my first clients, she is my best friend now. She was also my assistant. She was my nanny. She's my best friend now and my business partner now. So, like, I have been blessed to meet great people. Yeah, sure thing. I want to hear from you. You got to tell me what's going on with you. You got to tell me what's going on with you. You really do. I was just thinking about you the other day, too. You always pop up in my head. Yeah. And you know, I'm coming to Chicago August 8th, so you know I got to see you. No games. We got to see each other. I already got my flight and everything. Any other questions? Any other questions? I'm excited that you're still doing the tour. I'm excited. Me too. Like, I wasn't going to put it off because so much was going on between coronavirus and, you know, all of us protesting and things like that. So I wanted to make sure everybody was safe. So I just cut it down to only 10 people can come, just to keep everybody safe and things like that. I'm just gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it down. Y'all will be getting y'all temperature checked. I love you, but we're gonna do all of that for the safety of everybody. And you know, we have to wear masks and things like that. I don't like that, but you know, it's for everybody. We want to keep everybody safe, but I still want to keep my word. I had to cancel everything else earlier this year because we was like quarantined, but we're still kind of open now, so I'll come. We'll keep it simple. So tickets are still available for that. Woo! Your love. Any other questions, y'all? Benz! No, I want a Benz. I want a Benz. I want a Benz. Absolutely, I want that 2020 Benz. That sucker look clean. That sucker. Yeah, that sucker was clean. That thing has like, it's a GLE 350. Literally, y'all, that 2020. Literally, the roof pulled back like a Tesla. Woo! That baby's clean. Woo, baby. And I wanted a Tesla too, so it gave me 2 in 1. It was 2 in 1. That thing's so clean. Clean. I'm gonna get it too. Y'all won't know though. I just buy it and y'all kind of just see me talking and realize my car has changed. I watched one of your recent videos. Somebody was feeling themselves. Absolutely. Listen, a lot has happened within the last couple of weeks, whatever. A lot have happened, and I don't learn to love myself more. Like, you know, y'all see that I have a lot of confidence. I've been born with confidence, like natural, like boldness. I was born with that. That's just kind of how I came out. I didn't always feel what I portray, you know, what I gave out. But now I'm feeling it in the inside. Like, I'm confident. I love myself. I love everything about myself. There's many things I can change about myself, which I am going to do. But at the end of the day, I love myself. And I want everybody to feel the same. Like, you got to love you, all of you. You become you get even more attractive when you love yourself. I don't think we realize that. Like, when you got confidence, you get real cute. You get real cute. Everybody start to see your beauty from the outside, which you portray in the inside. Those itchy, you know what I'm saying? Yep. Happy Saturday. I'm not celebrating July 4th, y'all. So happy Saturday. I kind of did my July 4th already. I celebrated Juneteenth, which was so lit. Juneteenth was lit, y'all. We enjoyed ourselves. Like, I'm amazing. All is well. No complaints. Everything's good. Everything is absolutely good. I may be waving to y'all. So, all is well. Junior waves to y'all too, my little one. If y'all new on my channel, I have 2 children. I have both of my children have the herpes. My first son, he's 10. If anybody know my story, I had him literally after I found out I have herpes. I got pregnant with him in July. I found out in April that I had herpes. So he's my baby after. Like, my baby instantly after. So we 10-10. Had it for 10 years. He my 10-year-old. And then I had my 5-year-old when I was married. Now y'all know I was married when I first came out and shared my story. So I was married, but I am divorced now. And we've been divorced 4 or 5 years now. We've been divorced a good minute now. So, but yeah.
Any more questions?
They asked. I know you were asking, well, where are you going? Well, where are you? Oh, I'm going to church. We just opened a new church in this time. And we're just cleaning up because we have our first service in our new church. So me and my children are going to assist with cleaning, because like, my pastor and my first lady is fancy. I love them though, humble people, but they fancy. So we like literally built walls and stages and all that stuff. So, you know, all that dust and stuff get rid of it. So you gotta sweep and wipe and all that other stuff and make sure everything's up to par for tomorrow and prepare for tomorrow. So I'm excited to be in our new building. I love my ministry. I'm blessed to say I'm somewhere that I'm getting fed. It's somewhere I can, me and my first lady are tight. Me and my pastor are tight. Like, I'm happy to be somewhere that I can be fed, somewhere that I like to be. Like, I've been with my church family for 3 years now, but I mean, we literally be at church all day long. I've been going to church going to this building almost every other day for like 2 weeks. 3 weeks. But that's how we do. We like being under each other. They good people. They good people. Fixing their building. So that's where I'm going. That's what I'm doing. I do want to tell you guys, you know, as the summer start to wrap up, like, this is a perfect time for you guys to buy everything you need. We know kids are starting to go back to school, so like hand sanitizer, all that stuff is available. Buy stuff now, y'all. Every day, every other day, buy everything now, because I'm telling y'all, beginning end of July, beginning of August, September, it ain't gonna be hard to find stuff all over again. Because as y'all can see, we're starting to hit another wave of coronavirus. So I strongly suggest you, buy everything that you need. Buy food, stock up, have everything you need, because you do not want to get caught in what we got caught in the beginning of the year. I was kind of blessed because I would start buying stuff ahead of time. Thank God for connections. Some people was telling me stuff, and I was just feeling like, go ahead and start buying stuff. So we really didn't need anything during the coronavirus or during the quarantine. We was pretty good. But Georgia never really completely shut down, so I was able to still go to the store, but it was nothing in the store for real. But we prepared. Like, I suggest you get prepared. Like, don't get prepared when they tell you it's about to close. Like, get your stuff, Instacart stuff to your house. Get folks to pick up stuff when they see it. Like, get it. I know you're like, I don't want to spend no extra money. I know it's extra money, but it'll make sense later that you have everything you need and you don't have to worry about it because you have it. Like, it's nothing wrong with having a whole lot of tissue. It's nothing wrong with having a bunch of paper towels. Nothing wrong with having cleaning products. It's nothing wrong with having a bunch of masks. Right now, get them masks, y'all, because we gonna need them. We gonna need them. Like, get the mask now. Get used to wearing one when you have to, I don't want us to take any of that lightly. Coronavirus is very much real. And you just don't want to get caught. Don't get caught up in it. All right, so I love you guys. I'm about to go, so I love you guys. I'm gonna put all the information I just said in the bottom, so y'all have it, and we're gonna go from there. So I love you, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.